Today on Fresh Vintage Garage, we're checking out the Kingbolen Soloscan. Really awesome unit. We're going to explain all the diagnostic capabilities and also explain why we have these guys out. Let's jump outside to our car and dig into all the diagnostic capabilities right now. So let's get our 10-second unboxing out of the way here. Really nice little box. The paperwork's in here that no one ever reads, but make sure you look at that for your actual registration because you will need that. This thing is an amazing little case in it. We just wanted to point out that belt loop is actually a lot handier than we originally thought. Although it may look a little suspicious walking around like that. And looking inside here, there's a little piece of foam. Nice touch, just to help keep this from like banging around. But here's the actual Soloscan itself. And if you've not seen our eDiag Elite video, definitely check that out on our other channel, Fresh Vintage Garage, because you're effectively getting the same thing. But Kingbolen is doing something really smart here. And what I mean is, imagine you're spending money on a mid-range guy. This is the K7. You're spending this level of money to get all the OEMs. But you only need Honda and Acura, or you only need Ford, or you only need GM. That's where you spend less money and only get that software. And it's a really smart idea because as I plug this in, I just wanted to paint this picture for you. You think about the money you're going to spend on this guy here versus buying 1, 2, even maybe 3 of these. There we go. And you could actually come in less and have all the scanning capability you need and free software updates for life on the Soloscan versus buying a mid-range guy like this. That being said, I'm going to connect the Soloscan to my phone and we'll get the app set up right now. So we have the actual software set up on my Google Pixel. It is available in Android and iOS, both of their app stores, so it'll work pretty much cross-platforms. We are at the home screen here, and we have all systems diagnostics. I'm just going to hit the up in the top right corner. We're going to reconnect to the Soloscan. You can see the little green thing here. It is hooked up now. We're going to go right into all system diagnostic and VIN decoding. More VIN, don't remind me again. There we go. And we're going to hit VIN scan. This will auto VIN. It's very impressive, the features that are packed in this. And as we work through the different screens, we're going to talk about them. This found 05 CRV. That's my vehicle we're sitting in. And this thing has everything from bidirectional control to ECU coding, live data graphing. You can graph up to 4 data points. We'll show you here in a moment. But full system diagnostics, 15 maintenance resets. It says all system maintenance resets, but we actually want to dig into the software and find what we can find for the actual CRV here. We are at the main diagnostic screen here. If you do a health report, we're not going to do it now because we did it off camera. It took about 5 minutes for that to do top to bottom in the actual CRV. We'll make a note that it took 5 minutes because this is an older car. It has older computers in it. If we jumped into our 2020 Outback, for example, much faster computers, and that report would finish much quicker. System scan is very similar to the health report in that it'll just run through every computer it can find in the actual car. Health report's more, it's going to give you an actual like a clean bill of health, or you have these issues if you wanted to present that to a customer. That system selection I just clicked on, you can actually see diesel engine system, basically your fuel injection. That's more where everyone's going to go for their normal check engine lights, so to speak. But you can see all the different stuff in here. And granted, this is all for potentially an 05 CRV. So you start thinking about the year, makes, and models, Hondas and Acuras you have, and you may have a car with night vision or blind spot information, driver monitoring camera. So there's a ton of stuff in here. You can even see super handling all-wheel drive. That's probably for more like a high-end Acura or something like that. But let's go back to kind of the everyday one that everyone clicks on. And I will say the check engine light on the CRV has been on. I need to change the catalytic converter. I've had to change it forever. But we'll get in here and see what codes are in my actual check engine light. We'll let it load up. So let's read the fault codes here. I think the last time I did this, it was, P0420, and now I'm getting O2 sensors. So my catalytic converter is probably junk, and my O2 sensors may be working, but they're probably like, something's way out of whack here because the catalytic converter is broken, so to speak. But if I wanted to click report, I can actually generate a PDF. If I wanted to give this to a customer, say you're a shop and you did want to use this to report out to a customer, you can generate a PDF by clicking on the actual button down here. If I wanted to clear my codes, I can come in here, clear fault code, and let's read some data streams here. So you can see, let's just scroll. You can see, we won't go through all of these, but let's scroll through these. There's a ton of stuff going on in here. And I want to click select all. I hit OK. And so the ignition is on, but the car isn't running. So let me actually turn the car on. And just keep in mind, as you're watching the video, this thing has, the Soloscan has live software updates, lifetime software updates for the life of this thing. So really good benefit and value in the actual Soloscan. Here's all of our different data coming off of the car. And we can actually combine these up to 4 of them. You see the graphing capability over here, and it's just kind of hanging out there. Let me hit the gas here a little bit, see if it changes. There we go. And you can combine up to 4. So let's do combine, and we'll choose that. And I'm not even sure what that is, but let's go back up to the top here. And so we have our 4 data points. Really, really super helpful if you're chasing a sensor. It might start, it's starting to go bad, but not 100% of the time. Really helps you isolate what's going on. Let me hit the gas a few times. You can see the data move. Really, really amazing that they're packing this level of performance and capability inside the Soloscan. Let's go ahead and get back out of here, and we'll go back out to the main screen. I'm going to turn the car off. Let's turn it right back on. Forgive the beeping. So it says actuation test. Now, this is pre-CAN. This CRV is before CAN is really a thing. So I want to see what we can do in here. Fuel pressure test, AP or ABV, a ton of stuff. I mean, you can see the amount of stuff in here. Radiator fan. I'm going to turn it on. It's probably going to be really quiet, but I'm going to turn it on. Let me grab my microphone. You should be able to hear that very faintly. Put it back on my shirt there. And there, I just turned it off. And let's take a look, see what else is in here. Normally we look for the horn to see if we can find the horn. I don't actually see the horn in here, but there is a special function. So let's see what's in the special function. So we could do a throttle relearn. That's pretty cool. And if we wanted to write the VIN crank pattern, really, really neat to see the amount of stuff in here. Okay, so we're back at the system selection screen, and a quick note, we were in BCM, and you didn't see it in the video, but it actually errored out, and I think that's because my CRV doesn't really have CAN support, so is what it is kind of thing. CAN came in, say, like 2011, 2012, so newer cars are going to have that capability. This one doesn't, but it's all good. I have plenty of other things wrong with the car, so let's see here. Turn the ignition switch off, and let's hit OK. Now let's turn it on. And the reason I'm going into the SRS system is I've seen the SRS airbag light randomly flashing on and off. I think it's something to do with the actual weight sensor on the passenger seat, but I could be wrong. Let's take a look here. Okay, so it says open to short in the passenger's airbag cutoff indicator. So I'm guessing maybe I jammed a soda bottle or something under that seat at some point and broke something. I'm not sure, but I need to actually look into that when I get some time. And again, if you want to do a report, there's your report right there. It's generating a report. So if you wanted to use this as a shop owner, like a second quick tool or something. But let's get all the way back out because there's a bunch more. We just showed you the diagnostics, but let me hit exit. Let me go there. Exit. There we go. Let's go back to the home screen. If you wanted to do, I'm not going to click on it, but if you wanted to go express checkout kind of thing directly to OBD2 code reading, you go right into OBD functions, and that bypasses all the diagnostic stuff you click through, and it goes right into code reading. Why is my check engine light kind of thing on? So we have found the actual like maintenance resets and system resets, and how we had to how we got here was we went into functions, and you see health report and system and blah blah blah, and then they call them common functions. So we actually found 23 for my CRV here, and it's 2005. Thinking about this, we were talking off camera. We said if you have, say, a 2019 Acura or something, or a 2022 Honda Accord, leave us a comment if you if you buy one of these. Let us know how many maintenance reset functions you actually find in yours, because we're guessing that this will actually change. This list will change based on your make and model and the actual computers that are actually built into your car. Going through here, we have oil light reset, throttle sensor reset, brake bleeding, steering angle sensor. There's a bunch of different stuff in here. Battery matching. And it's very impressive to see the level of functionality and actual diagnostic capability and maintenance that you're getting with the Soloscan, especially at the price point. Like the price, if you haven't seen this thing, click on our link and check it out on Amazon. You'd be very impressed for what this thing is selling for right now. Wanted to take a moment and mention our website, scantooldepot.com. Whether you need TPMS equipment, batteries, testers and chargers, smoke machines, ADAS equipment, scan tools, and a whole bunch more, check it all out at scantooldepot.com today. So wrapping up the video here, let me grab the Soloscan out of the OBD2 port here. I'm pretty darn impressed here. I mean, we didn't even show you the lights. There's a power light and a Bluetooth light and stuff on the bottom here, but it's amazing to see where scan tool technology, diagnostic technology is right now. If you have a specific OEM, check out their site. You'll find the link for their site in the description of this video. I believe they had Honda, Ford, GM, Jaguar, and Land Rover, and several other ones. So definitely go check that out. If you need more capability, if you want across the OEM spectrum, so to speak, all makes and models and all OEMs in a global sense, US and around the world too, the eDiag Elite may be the one you're looking for. Definitely check that out on our other channel, Fresh Vintage Garage. We'll leave the link for that in the description of the video you're watching now. And if you're looking for a standalone guy, really, really solid K7 here. If you're a shop and you need a second scan tool, or maybe you have a budget and you're looking for your first scan tool, this could be your tool. We have a video on this guy too. We'll leave that in the video description of the video you're watching now. Really, really solid performance from Kingbolen here. We're really impressed with the Soloscan, especially at the price point. I know I've said that a few times in the video, but you need to click on that link and see what they're selling this thing for, because you'll probably end up buying one. You may even end up buying 2 of them or 3 of them, because with the free lifetime software updates, you're not having to spend X number of dollars on a yearly subscription once that software subscription runs out. But with that, we appreciate you watching. If you like classic cars, if you like muscle cars, if you like keeping your cars certified fresh and on the road, Fresh Vintage your channel, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.